Hi guys, Ashley here, Mountain Adventure Reviews. I'm going to do a little video for you today on safety and also on mapping as well. So we did a TikTok live on Thursday and there was a lot of points made out on safety and how people go out solo hiking and what's the best thing to do when you are out solo hiking. We touched on quite a few points to do with telling people where you're going and having you know, certain times that you're going to be back at home and to have protocols in place if you're not back by that time. So one of the points that we actually touched on was a little device called the Garmin InReach Mini. Now there's three different varieties of this now. I think the original Mini has been discontinued, and I also think that the Mini 2 has also is in the process of being stopped on the production. They've brought a new InReach out which works with your compatible smartphone. But I've got an InReach Mini 2, and I'm just going to go through some features of the InReach and what it can do to help you in a situation where you find yourself in an emergency. So first of all, we'll get into the features of it and we'll show you how it all works, and we'll also go through the some of the options that you can use for using the Garmin Explore app for tracking with it as well. Personally, I don't actually use that. I've got a Garmin watch which I use for my maps and things, as well as obviously your standard paper map. So let's get into the actual workings of this InReach and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's get into this. So on the top here you have a on-off button, and at the side here you have got your OK button, your back button and an SOS button. On the other side here you've got your up and down scrolls. So let's get this switched on. So just press and hold that. Now we are inside here, so this may not work fully, but I can go through all the features for you. So always test your device before you go. Good bit of advice that. Always test it. Go outside, send a message, make sure it's working. Now the InReach Mini 2 does have a subscription, so you have to go onto the Garmin website and you have to subscribe with all of the details that come with the box, which is that there. So we've got our main menu screen on here now, so let's just go onto this main menu. So just to scroll through, you've got send message, your presets, start tracking, navigate, mark waypoint, your contacts, your service plan and your settings. So let's just go back up to the top. Now what I do on this is I have got presets. You can send unlimited presets on my subscription, so let's just go into that. So my preset 1, hi, all good, just checking in, hi, just landed at camp and on our way now, well, on our way home now. So these will be sent over to my wife. I do have other contacts in here, like Mike's partner, who we will contact if need be. You can also start your tracking. So obviously it won't work inside because obviously we're inside, but you can also navigate. Now the good thing about the Garmin watch as well is you can navigate with that too. So let's just go down to mark waypoint. It's waiting for GPS, so press back to cancel, and then your contacts on here. Now if you do press down on that, that gives you another menu of messages, no new, tracking, updated a minute ago, your navigation, just click on that and that will give you coordinates. So you can also go for weather updates. So if you click on weather, that will OK for a weather forecast. It will give you a 7-day forecast, and also message check, so you can actually refresh the page yourself. So let's just go back onto the main menu. You've got your battery up the top there, how much is left on your battery, and obviously it gives you the time and your service status at the bottom there. Now the good feature about this is, well, obviously the SOS button. Open that up, press and hold that button down there for I think it's 5 or 6 seconds, and hold button until alert starts. So I'm not going to do it, obviously, because that would be irresponsible, but that's just in there, and that keeps it in a nice plastic case in there to protect it. Carabiner, clip it onto whatever clothing you want, I clip it onto my chest rig, and that is about it for it. So it's a brilliant bit of kit, this. The only downside to this is sending messages. So if you are to send a message, let's just go on to that, and let's send one to me, and let me scroll back up to the top, and next. We do have some presets in here. Can't reply now, I'll write later. Checking in, everything's okay, starting from here, stopping here, having a great time, on my way, and so on and so on. It's just really easy to have those presets in there just in case. Now, if you want to type, you have to scroll down to each individual letter or number. So just to type hi is there, and then you have to scroll back all the way up to the top for a space, and so on and so on. I'm not going to carry on writing a massive long text message, because you can see, you know, it's like working on an old Nokia. So yeah, it's once you get the knack of it, you can actually you can upload things to all of these if you wanted to, but it's best just working on a preset, I think. And then yeah, so let's just move on to the watch now, and I'll show you how that is working. So this is the Garmin Fenix 6 Pro Solar, and it's got the power glass in it, the solar glass in it, waterproof to 100 meters, and that is it. It's quite it's not a light watch, I'll tell you that for one thing. It is quite bulky, and quite heavy, but it is an absolutely fantastic watch. As you can see, it's on 59% battery there. I actually charged this up last weekend, so still got nearly 60% battery, and it was brilliant. It gives you your sunrise and sunset. Obviously I'm doing this at 20 to 5 in the afternoon, so the sunset has already happened, so that's giving me now my sunrise. How many steps I've done, I've literally put it on 10 minutes ago. Weather, and if we go into this section here, it will give you all your data, so solar intensity, your weather, again sunrise, positioning, where you're heading right now. As you can see, that's moving around there. I'm on poor because I've not worn it all week. I don't wear it for work. Training status, detraining, yep. Last activity was 2.23 miles. How many sets I've done today, health stats, pulse ox, and so on and so on. You can control music with it on your phone. Body temperature, that is, heart rate, altimeter acclimatization. Obviously it's inactive at the moment because we're at sea level. Scroll back, and this is where you get into the fun stuff. So you can hike, bike, mountain bike. There's countless ones that you can add on there on the Garmin Connect app. Navigate, I've got Komoot and Wikiloc on there just because I have. But the best feature about this, if you click on hike, it will automatically track your hike for you. So I won't press start just yet, but it will just keep going and going and going. You can set waypoints on there as well, where you've been, and check them out on the Garmin Connect app after. So if you click on map as well, that will give you a map of where you are. That's giving me my location right now, which is in the shed at the bottom of the garden. And you do have options with this as well, so you can see around me, save location and map settings, map, GPS, etc, etc. Now what I like to do on this is scroll right down. That's the track me, so that will track you wherever you are and wherever you're going. And also, if we just scroll up here to hike, and then we press up again, it gives you options. So you can set your own courses. So we've got loads in here from that I've done, that I've transferred over from my OS maps, and exported the GPX, etc, and uploaded it onto my watch. Sight and go, so you literally point that at that, wherever you want to go, and it can literally measure exactly where you're going. So let's just discard that. Great bit of kit. Absolutely love this watch. Actually got this from my wife for my 40th birthday, which was coming up to a year ago. Did a lot of mountain biking as well, so I can track my mountain biking. And I can also upload off Komoot or Wikiloc if I wanted to. So yeah, that is just a quick run through of the Garmin watch, Fenix 6 Pro Solar. Fantastic watch. But my main reason for this video is the InReach Mini 2. So I had a lot of people asking me about safety and what I do for safety, and if I ever was going out solo, this would always come with me. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed a little insight into the InReach Mini and the Garmin watch. So that was just to show you a short instructional video of what these devices are capable of. Talking about the InReach, it really is a lifesaver when it needs to be. Obviously you're not going to find phone signal everywhere you go in the likes of the Lake District or up in Scotland or even on the Peak District. So that is such a handy piece of tech that you really can't be without. Yes, it's a bit pricey at £350, and you're still paying about between £12 and £16 for your subscription every month. But like I always say, you can't put a price on safety. So InReach Mini 2, I'll put a link at the bottom of the video for you, so you know you're getting the right one. They have brought out a new InReach, which is all compatible with your smartphone, so there's no need for texting on this device. You can actually text off your off your phone. So but as well as the Garmin watch, I found my mapping and navigation so much simpler, but you've got to prepare for it. You've got to really put in a decent amount of time getting your path absolutely spot on OS, and then transferring it over onto the Garmin Explore app, and then you can refine your little waypoints and paths and trails and things like that. So I hope you've liked this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll make sure I'm carry on doing these videos for you. So from me, Ashley, happy trails, and hope you're all well and keeping warm. Until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.